I realize that if I truly want to see change or make change happen, not just with this account, not just with me talking to people and helping people, that I have to change my life and who I am as well in order to reach the right people. It's not an easy task, and I'll be honest, my brothers and sisters out there. If you're struggling or if you feel alone, just know that you're not. This account is meant for you. And I realize in order for me to help others, I have to not just help myself, but truly believe in what it is that I speak to you guys about. I talked in my last video that I am going to be launching a podcast, and I will be very soon. It may not be in 2 weeks. It may be in 1 week. I just have to figure out some small details, but I will be making a podcast mainly on topics of how to improve yourself, what truly works, and what makes a difference. Not just getting you closer with God, but what makes a difference getting you closer with your family, getting through any traumas that you have, and dealing with loss. It does not matter who. It does not matter when or how. As loss is a loss. And the pain that you feel when you have loss, there is nothing greater. It does not matter how minor or how major that loss is. Everyone feels loss at one point or another. It could be loss of a loved one, loss of a job, loss of something you thought would always be yours, or an item. Every person is different and every situation is unique. I pray for all of you, my brothers and sisters out there who are struggling with whatever loss, whatever grief, or whatever struggle you are facing. Just know that you're not alone. I truly want to be able to build this account and grow it, whether it's helping people with prayers, whether it's speaking about different tasks and helping you guys giving advice in my podcast, or whether it's just reaching out and connecting with somebody you may not have had yesterday. My goal of this account is to truly grow it and help others. I realize now my purpose on this earth is not just to be here and take up oxygen. For so long, I thought that was it. I thought I had to work for somebody else, not do anything, and help occasionally whenever I could. That's not what I'm meant for. And I know that now. I know that I have to push myself to be better. I know there's nobody else coming that's going to change me. I have to be willing and want to make that change. There's nobody else out there that will do that for me. And I realize that now. And I'm extremely grateful that I'm able to realize that now. I'm extremely grateful to be able to be here as it is. I know to make it this far in life, that there's a reason. I know now that God has given me the trials and the challenge that He has for me to improve. And I know when I was going on the wrong path, He had to immediately hard stop me. And I know there was no other way. Now that I see it. And the moment I didn't, I'll be 100% honest. When I felt like I was losing everything, and I was. When I felt like I was down and out for the count, I realized now, but I didn't realize at the time, that I had to go through that because there was nothing else that would have changed me or made me stop doing what I was doing. And I realize now that the people that I lost, that supposed family that I thought that I had, and as well as the others who I will not speak about, I realized that I had to make the change. I realized that even though I was there for all these people, it's not the same. And when you push or whenever you change something, people don't like that. The people that truly care about you will always be there. You will never have to fight or beg or plead for them. My brothers and sisters out there, know that you are worth enough. Know that you are more than enough. I pray that if you are struggling with whatever your struggle is, you find answers soon, because trust me, I know how hard it can be. And when I was at my lowest, and when I felt like I had nobody else there, God reminded me to be grateful for my family and to be grateful to be able to wake up every single day. Now that I'm able to walk, I will get back to running. It's the same thing when you are growing as a little person. When you're first born, you have to learn to crawl before you can walk and before you can run. And I realize that now. I'm not a patient person, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you guys can relate or understand this, but I have zero patience. And I realize now that I have to change that. I have to learn to be more patient. I'm working on it. It's not easy. It's extremely hard, but I have to be a better father and I have to be a better son. I know that I have a lot of opportunities, and I pray that if you're out there and you understand this as well, just know I will show you with consistency and with never giving up and faith. God will allow you to do anything you set your mind to. You just cannot give in when times are hard. You cannot lay down when you feel comfortable. You have to keep pushing, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to. I know what that's like. Trust me, I do. And I pray that you find it in you. You have to dig deep. It's not about just finding a reason why. There are a lot of videos that I watched when I was truly at my lowest, trying to find my reason why, trying to find a quick fix. There is no quick fix. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's going to be on you. It's going to be on you deciding if this is worth you fighting for. And at the end of the day, If you give it at least 7 days, and I'll be explaining in another video what I mean by 7 days, and it does not work or it does not come back, it's not meant for you. It doesn't matter if it's a person, a thing, a job, whatever the case is. If you realize and take a step back and see that whether it's, say you're texting somebody, and if you stop texting, they don't reach out to you, right? That was never somebody who was in your life in the first place. It's not a loss. Change the way you view things. Because at the end of the day, the only person who has the most control over you apart from God is you. And that is a powerful thing that I'm learning still to this day. I pray this video finds you well, and I'll talk to you more all later on. Please stay tuned for the podcast if you're interested. If you agree with my content, I'm extremely grateful for all my new followers. I know that 62 may not be a lot to a lot of you guys, but to me that means the world, and I'm extremely grateful. I pray you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you more later on. Thank you.